What's up? Happy Friday to you. Let me know in the comments below where you're tuning in from today. Glad you're tuning in with me. If you're, let me know where you're tuning in from. Hope everybody is off and ready to have a great Friday. Awesome weekend coming up. Got some people coming on board. Got a message for you this morning. What's up, Randy out in Gillette? Trudy. I know we're coming in a little bit early this morning, but I've got some meetings I got to attend to today, so I got to head out of the house in just a few minutes. So you're coming live from my home office. What's up, Mike, out in Memphis? Trudy, what's the weather like, girl, out in Reno? I bet it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm going to shoot for, let's see, 83. High of 83 today. I don't know. Might be way off. Mike tucked away somewhere in Tennessee, the Mid-South. So I want to share something with you as we start. And if you're listening to the recording or if you're watching it live, guys, thanks for sharing this with other people out there on Facebook. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. You know, again, this is just our very warm and sunny 100 degrees. Okay, I was way off. Maybe it's 80 something up in the mountains. So, this week, my thought process and a lot of my self-development has went into time management, okay? And again, if you watch my Facebook Lives, guys, this is not me trying to act like I got a bunch of wisdom. It's just journeys that I go on, okay, in my self-development for myself. And I just choose to air it out and put it on video in hopes that somebody else is looking for the same thing. I know, you know, that when we share with each other benefit. So that's why we do these, bottom line. So this week, my mindset has kind of been around time management. And I was reading a lot of Jim Rohn this week because to me, he is a master. Over the years, he became a master of time management. Obviously, Jim Rohn is not with us anymore, but his legacy lives on. And so I've been reading a lot of Jim Rohn books and thoughts and audios this week about time management because I believe it's the most precious thing we have. We've shared that this week. You know, time is something we don't get back. Money can't buy. And it's kind of unique because we all get the same amount of time in life, in a day. We all get 24 hours. We all chose to either wake up at 9 o'clock this morning or we chose to wake up at 5 a.m. The person that woke up at 5 a.m. is going to have more alert time in a 24-hour period than the person that woke up at 9 a.m. You know, it's a choice. It's a mental choice if you think about it because we all get that same amount of time. And one of the things that I'm challenged with a lot personally is being alert of what is stealing my time. What's up, Deborah? Being alert for what is stealing my time. And how many of you struggle with saying no? You know, when somebody asks you to do something or you're on a project and you're at work and you're working and someone comes through the door and they need help and you immediately stop what you're doing and you go do that. How many of you struggle with saying the word no? Not right now. I can't do it right now. I know I do. I know that's a huge struggle for me. And what I find out is it pulls me in different directions to where in my 24-hour period, I have a lot of things stealing time away from the thing that I really need to get done. And then when it's time to come home and be with the family, I don't really have time to do that because I'm trying to make up for time that I lost doing other things that stole my time. And I'm taken away from the very thing that I want to be a part of, and that's my family. I hope that makes sense to you. And I'm telling you, I'm being vulnerable. I'm telling you, I'm very, very, very guilty of this. But I believe when you focus in on your weaknesses, then you seek out other people having strength in these areas and you learn from them. And so that's what I've done this week. I've been learning from, Jim Rohn. And one of the things that he says is you got to be alert for things during the day that steal time away from your 24 hours, the most precious thing that money can't buy. And you got to get good. You got to be willing to say, no, not right now. I'm on a project. And then you got to know what during the day times that you've allotted that are very special to you, like your kids. And nothing else is going to interfere with that time. Nothing is going to interfere with your 30 minutes of physical exercise during the day. Nothing is going to interfere with your 30 minutes of self-development in the morning to kickstart your day. Nothing is going to interfere with you being in the presence of the prospect if you're in sales. And that time that you've allotted for that's your time to be immersed right there. And so when you start segmenting your 24-hour day in time management, and realizing that I've got to be alert because there's going to be things that come in that try to steal my time in my 24 hours, and I can't let that happen. It's important that we recognize that, and if that's something you struggle with, like I do, then it's okay. It's okay. We recognize it, and then we're alert to what is stealing it, and we got to push back. We got to push back and make sure that we stay on task for the things that we want to get done in that most precious thing called 24 hours that we don't get back. Okay. And it's just, to me, for this week, it was on point. What I studied, what I reviewed. And now I yesterday I went through the day and there were things that came up that normally I would have jumped off to, but because I was immersed a little bit this week in study and time management, that I didn't jump off and I stayed on track. So I just wanted to share that with you this morning, guys. I hope you have an amazing Friday. Find somebody today. Make them have a better day because you showed up. Guys, again, if you're listening into the recording, drop me a comment of where you're tuning in from, please. I want to know. And then if you're fired up today, give me a 1. Give me a 1. What's up, David? Love you too, buddy. David out in Texas. So, guys, you got anything? I see Andrew Rosser joining us this morning from Southern California. Don't be jealous, everybody, but she lives in a beautiful place. So does Trudy out in Reno. Thanks, guys. Have a great Saturday. Rock this weekend. What's up, Daryl Ames? If you fired up, give me a 1. Go out and make this day special. 24 hours in a day. And we're going to take advantage of all of them. See you guys.